Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we will be taking a look at the RAY-O-VAC vintage flashlight. I was making my tour around Walmart one morning and this caught my eye. I absolutely love vintage looking things, but you know, where they're modernized with LED instead of a normal bulb kind of thing in the case of this flashlight. The thing here is that RAY-O-VAC is celebrating their 100-year anniversary of lighting innovation. So anyway, I think it's really cool. It was only like $5 again at Walmart, $5, maybe $4.99 or whatever. But let's go ahead and take a close look at this. I think RAY-O-VAC really did a good job with the packaging. It does give it a old vintage kind of look, the way the writing looks and the way their old logo is here. Even even the little touches down here just look awesome. On the bottom here you have the industry standard symbology for 30 lumens, 44-hour run time, and 80 meters. So here's the back real quick. The back is not quite as vintage looking as the front. Now again, this flashlight was $5, and that includes the 2 batteries. Now these are not alkaline, they are just heavy duty D batteries, but still $5. Of course, the only way they would be able to pull this off in this day and age is for it to be made in China, for those concerned about that. So let's make our rounds really quick. Here is the tail, and again you can see made in China there, and you have a little hook that folds out, so you can go ahead and hang that up in the tent or what not. You have a switch here. That's your it's a three position switch. Off is all the way back. Halfway or midway activates this momentary button right there, which is made out of cheap plastic right there. In the real old-fashioned ones, that would have been metal. And then all the way forward is just on. And right here you have some knurling to go ahead and be able to remove this portion of the flashlight. And then looking down into the front, that's definitely plastic. And if you look down in there, you could see the LED in there. A little bit hard to see. Maybe we could open this up and take a close look. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and disassemble this right now. Seems to come apart pretty easy. There's a spring underneath there, so that's kind of nice. The old-fashioned ones that I remember, there you would have seen the spring right there. It would have been under this piece of metal. Another thing, this is very thin metal. Again, you can't be expecting too much here for $5. So it feels kind of thin. There is a plastic sleeve down in here, so for whatever. And let's go ahead and remove the head. You could actually take a look down into that tube, and you can see how this works. This little metal switch engages this piece of metal here. Well, maybe you can't. It's kind of hard. I remember in the old days when you moved this back and forth, it would be the piece of metal that would actually move back and forth up here. Again, there's the plastic sleeve down in there. I'll go ahead and leave that. But again, this feels like it weighs nothing. And here's the head. Let's see if we can go ahead and take this apart. Ah, we can. Good. So we'll go ahead and do a total tear down of this. Alright, so we have I'm going to leave the piece of plastic in there, and we'll go ahead and take the reflector and emitter out, the LED down in there. Again, it's very hard to see. I actually could see a resistor down here. Let me get a flashlight and show you. Like if you look really close down in here, you could actually see a resistor sitting down in there and some wires if you look carefully. See if I can get the lighting right. There we go. You can see it. Okay, all you electronic specialists, based on those bands on that resistor, what's the resistance of that resistor? Alright, there's a something written in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and reassemble this carefully. It really does not feel like it's, you know, any kind of quality build here. But, you know, it's just meant to look vintage. It's not a flashlight that's built for dropping and going underwater or anything like that. It's just made to look cool, and they went ahead and put an LED light in there, so it's more efficient and you'll get a little more light, because truth be told, the old flashlights of the day, you know, that use the regular old bulbs really kind of suck compared to what we're accustomed to now. Alright, there we go. This thing keeps on flying out of there. So all the weight is the batteries right there. So let's go ahead and try this out. We'll go ahead and move it forward into the middle position and see if that button works, which it does. There we go. So we got dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot. And then we'll go ahead and put it all the way forward. And take a look at that. So I don't think I went ahead and I did tell you how many lumens this thing was. Anyone remember? 30 lumens. There we go. So let's do a comparison. Truth be told, really, it's nice to have something a little different in front of the camera than all normal black tactical flashlights. It's kind of just cool, just to have something different. And actually, because they put that 30 lumen LED in there, it does make it sort of practical, and you know, it's be cool to give to kids or something. It's $5 for the love of Pete. And let's go ahead and do a comparison really quick to some other flashlights. Here I have a flashlight that is set at 110 lumen. I'll go ahead and turn this 30 lumen on, and you could really see the difference there. Now, one thing I noticed is that the flood of this flashlight really, it comes out very fast, which is kind of nice. Something different, but you still have that nice concentrated spot, about the same as this Pelican right here. Let's bring up something else. Let me see what I have here. I have a 5 and 11 flashlight here. This is 220 lumen, so it's going to blow this 30 lumen away, but again, the flood is a little bigger on our little vintage flashlight. What else do we have here? I think I have this Archer A1 by Through Night set at the medium setting. I think it's like 24 lumen. Let me see this. I need to double check. That's high, strobe, low, medium. So I think the medium is 80 lumen actually right there. So you can see the difference there. So, but it still does it still, I can't talk today, puts out a pretty good amount of light. Just so you can see the spread there. Really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off in here so you can see how well it lights up a room. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Alright, I have the vintage RAY-O-VAC, the vintage RAY-O-VAC flashlight here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. You can see it's on there. I'm going to go ahead and shine it off the ceiling so it reflects down, and you can see it's I mean, you can see me, but it's not really extremely bright. But in an emergency, I can definitely see everything that I'm doing, and that flood part of the light really spreads out really nice, so it makes easy getting around. Now, just to give you a comparison between a 30 lumen light off the ceiling to, let's say, a 220 lumen, you can see how this guy can just light up a whole room. So just so you understand, I just want to demonstrate the differences really quick. I'm going to go ahead and shine this on my face because we'll go ahead and wrap things up. So do I think this guy is worth it? Sure, absolutely. $5, I say buy it. It's a good flashlight just to have around, to give to the kids. It's $5, and you know, they could have something in case of emergency. You don't have to worry about them killing one of your, or losing one of your expensive flashlights. On the other hand, if you like vintage looking things, if you know, just they're pretty cool, And if you have like a collection of old things and you just want to set a old looking flashlight, if you don't have a real old flashlight, this is awesome, and it's $5. But again, it's made flimsy, it's made in China, it's $5. So it is what it is, but I say it's worth it. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel.
I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great evening. Take care. Bye.